Hey everyone, Dr. Kara from KH Evolution. It's great to be back with you today to deliver our weekly message, provide some wisdom from Great Spirit. And today I'm also going to talk to you about a free program that I have coming up, and I hope you will consider joining me for this program. So if you haven't already joined the free Facebook group called Evolve with Kara, I highly recommend and encourage you to go over there so that we can connect in that space. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel here on YouTube, I would be really grateful if you would subscribe so that you can get notified when I upload a new video, or in the very near future when I choose to go live here through YouTube to deliver some messages to you. So, my goal is to really help to navigate us as humanity and also individually through some of the challenges and kind of the matrix or congestion of what we're moving through as we evolve personally, and then also as a planet and as consciousness as a whole kind of evolves. So Awaken is my free program that I have been running now for a couple of years. So some of you may have participated in Awaken, and if you have, I'd love for you to leave a comment below and give some idea of what your experience was during that month-long process. So Awaken, again, is a free month-long opportunity for you to connect with me on a weekly basis and to receive some tools to better understand the medicine wheel and to better understand how you can use the tools of the medicine wheel to bring into your own life the change and evolution that you desire. So I've been using the medicine wheel myself for well over a decade now. And what I have found is that the medicine wheel is an ancient tool that is just full of mystery and full of wisdom and illumination for evolution. It was a guide to teach the tribal members how to move through life experiences with greater ease and grace, and with the help of Great Spirit, with the help of the spirit of the animals and with the earth elements. And to me, it resonates because it incorporates and brings in all of the many magnificent ways that we can interpret the world, right? So we use the elements of air and fire and earth and water to interpret the world that we're living in, and to interpret the experiences, and to interpret what we're thinking and feeling. And there's lessons embedded in them. And so that's what happens in Awaken, is that the medicine wheel comes alive and you get introduced to some of the lessons of each of the 4 directions of the medicine wheel. So if you haven't yet taken my brand new medicine wheel quiz, then the link to that is below in the comments, and I highly recommend and encourage you to go and experience that quiz. It's fun and exciting, but also really pretty accurate in terms of what season or direction of the medicine wheel is currently calling you to do your transformational work. All right, so the medicine wheel, again, just holds so much intrigue, so much information. So again, studying this for well over a decade and really using it in my own life gives me this opportunity to be able to share it with you. And be able to really talk with you in a way that will hopefully open up doors and open up opportunity and allow you to expand your own consciousness, expand your own kaleidoscope of vision. So one of the big aspects of the working with the medicine wheel is is coming into relationship with these gifts and talents that you have. So part of it is your own intuitive guidance, gifts that you were given, and you may not realize that they're gifts. Many of us walk through life, and for example, searching for something that is been right in the forefront of our lives forever. And we don't recognize it as being a gift because it's easy and simple. And we're conditioned to think that life needs to be hard and difficult and full of suffering. So that's just one example of how the medicine wheel can really start to change your life and change your perspective. Um, so, why do I love the medicine wheel so much, in addition to what I've already shared, is because it really connected me back with Mother Earth, with Mother Nature, and it helped me to understand not only physics, the frequency and quantum energy that's all around, but also to really get down to these basics, these tangible elements that our ancestors relied on and depended on so much for their own survival. And so to me, it embraces and embodies this vast and wide perspective of all that's around us to really help us live our best life and to really do our soul's work. We're here as a soul having this human physical experience, and that's kind of a cliche that we hear so often and we've heard for so long. But uh, the soul is here to accomplish something and to work through something and to experience something and to leave this physical body transformed, changed, different than when it came into body. And so this is the mystery that is embedded and beheld within the medicine wheel, is this ability to be able to dive deeper into and with our soul so that we can know ourselves better and we can really live that experience of life from the inside out. It's taken me many, many, many years to break down the conditioning and the fear and the old ways of operating that created anxiety and panic. And so it's a great gift and treasure to be able to work with you in the Awaken experience for free for an entire month, so that you can really have some tangible tools that will certainly, if you wish, become a permanent part of how you operate and how you perceive the world. It truly can be a transformational experience that can jumpstart your transformational process. And if you ask me, 2022 is really all about big change. It's about making these giant leaps forward into a higher resonance than what we were experiencing, certainly over the past couple of years. And so with this clean slate and these enormous giant opportunities to leap forward or to leap into greater joy and bliss in your life, to really truly make some significant changes. Because I think that how our life looks in January and February of 2022 is going to be dramatically different than how it's going to look in November, December of 2022. And then January of 2023, dramatically, dramatically different. And we can take those leaps and make those changes with intention and with vibrance and with the support of spirit and the wind at our back, or we can make them kicking and screaming and kind of haphazardly as the energy moves us into these spaces of unknown, without tools and without our heart involved. So I don't know. I've made a commitment to move through these things with less suffering And if you're on board with that, then I'd love you to join me in the free Awaken experience that is starting in the middle of March, right around our spring equinox. And so next week's video is going to talk a lot about spring equinox. Why are we choosing to offer Awaken at this point in time? What does spring equinox mean? So I hope you'll join me next week, and I hope you'll click the button below and consider signing up for Awaken. All right, be well, have an amazing week, and look for ways that nature and the animals are trying to connect with you. Open up your awareness to this. All right, sharing my love and light. Have a great week.